I'm JJ Kirby. I'm a comic book artist extraordinaire. And been in the industry since 1995 and go to Comic-Con every year. You can find me at DeviantArt under JJ Kirby.
How long have you been one of those kids that has been drawing since you could hold a pencil, or what was your kind of artistic journey?
My story is this. I knew I was going to be a comic book artist when I was 10 years old. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know what it took to do it, but I was like, this is what I want to do. And then it's like, I just did everything to get there. Read books, drew my own little comics, used to copy out of the Marvel Universe comic books, use markers to color myself, draw on typing paper, make my own little comic books, and just try to make it happen. But I was in Georgia at the time. I'm from Ohio, lived in Georgia. I was like, I don't know where I'm going to get it, how I'm going to make it happen. So I believed. I knew that I was blessed, and I knew that I had a mission. Because when I was 12, I was in a frustrated spot in the South. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get where I need to go. But then I prayed to God and was like, show me my path, please. And I ain't trying to get all hokey religious, but it's the truth.
No, it's okay.
For me, show me a path and let me know that I'm going to be all right. I'm going to get here. I don't know how I'm going to get here, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to be around my peoples, and it's going to be good to go. And everything has been happening so far. I won an art contest in '95 with Wildstorm when they were doing their art contest. First 2-3 contests they had, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I had the chops. I thought everybody else was more deserving. Then my local comic shop lady and one of my best friends named Boogie was like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And with that type of gravity, I was like, you're right, I'm here. If I do it, if I don't do it, they'll like it, I'm still here. So at least I put it in, I have a shot. So I put my samples in and I didn't hear anything back. It pushed, it made me mad. If I started to send samples to Extreme, and I went to some to Extreme, to Top Cow and everything, and I didn't hear anything back. And I was like, what is wrong? And then out of the blue, Jim Lee calls me up in the middle of the night. This is before the internet. This is, before answering services at home, really like that, answering machines. He called me up with like, yo, what's up? This is, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
This is Jim Lee, this is Jim Lee. And they're like, I'm looking for JJ Kirby. I'm like, what? No, who is this? Who's playing on my phone?
Right.
And he was like, no, I'm Jim Lee for real. And I'm like, what? For real? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Bugged out for honestly 7 minutes. Timed it. 7 minutes bugging out on this. He was like, yo, we was wondering when you're going to send your stuff back. Samples. I was like, I haven't heard anything back from y'all. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. Everybody else sent this samples in. We told them to do a sample script of 5 pages. I didn't get that. I didn't hear about it. No email. It was before that.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to send you the script. I want you to draw 2 pages out of it. Fax it to us. This is back in the day.
Yeah.
So I took my pencils, made black and white, Xerox copies, which degrades the pencil copies, and then I faxed it to them, which tears it down even more. Thank God they saw the potential, so they saw the blessing. It was like, you know what, you got the chops. We're looking for a certain style and energy and the artwork. You got it. You flew me to La Jolla, California, put me in an apartment with other interns, paid me to be a comic book artist in training, and that was the beginning of my situation here. I've come to Comic-Con ever since and was like, this is a dream come true. Thank you, God. So, yeah, it can happen for everybody.
Who were some of your influences early on when you were looking into comics? What kind of artists from back in the day, or maybe characters or books?
You know what? I'm one of those kids that grew up loving cartoons. Loving, Mattel toys, cereal bowl, this is the cartoons on Saturday morning. I'm that kid. So, animation, anime, graffiti, love that. When it came to comic book art, Arthur Adams and Alan Davis. Those two, I loved Alan Davis because he was so solid with his structure. He didn't need extra rendering for anything. He'd like a coffee cup. Here's the shapes. It's so solid. He can draw a woman with makeup, without makeup, and you can tell it's the same woman. He was just so amazing what he does. Incredible artist. Did Excalibur, X-Men. He was just all over. Love his stuff. If you're not knowing about Alan Davis, do the knowledge. Then it's Arthur Adams. If you don't know about Arthur Adams, you need to do the knowledge really bad.
Like today. Yeah.
Right now. So many people in the comic book industry as artists have used his style, bitten from him, been inspired, influenced by him so much. We know as artists who's inspired by him, who's did this, and who's made their riches off of his style. But we all love Arthur. We all respect Arthur. He is the man. And I'm like, I'm so sincere. His textures, The way he renders and textures stuff up, the shapes he renders, the shapes are
His black and white lines are some of the best.
Like, the shapes are like toys right there on the page.
Yeah.
It's like Saturday morning cartoon. Every time you look at a picture, it's like I get that kid again feeling at me when he does anything. He takes you there. He ain't even trying to. He just does.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is about his stuff. That's why the people that you like that come from him have that fun style that you got to take serious.
Yeah.
It's from him. And big up and all praise to him and Alan Davis. So those are two of my biggest inspirations. And of course, I have other people that I'm into.